Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum. This week I'm going to be talking about orphans around the world, but I'm mainly going to talk about the ones in Syria. In addition, I'm going to briefly talk about the ones in Aleppo. In Jordan, there are around 650,000 registered Syrian refugees who, in reality, there's probably double that amount. The majority are in refugee camps, but some are in local communities, which can create its own challenges. A lot of refugees are unable to work, which puts an extra pressure on the children to work illegally to support their families. As well as the essential for survival, like food and shelter, children need to have safe places where they can play, express themselves and interact with others their age, and they can develop healthily. That's often hard for refugees. Children in Jordan are also at risk from harmful customs such as children labour and child marriage. These refugees have left their country as they are being shot and killed. So in Syria and Aleppo, the army are coming into the houses, killing innocent people and harming them. Similar to what happened at the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, these Muslims were being whipped and tied to poles by the Quraysh, and they would put needles and metal into the skin. They would also burn metal and to make it super hot and put them into their mouths to make them say things such as "I promise I will not be a Muslim" or things like that, which is not nice to do. So I think it was somebody like Bilal they did it to, and straight away after they let Bilal go, Bilal ran straight to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and told him what happened, and the Prophet forgave him. At the time, another story is at the time of the Prophet, when Umar and Abu Bakr were with the Prophet, there was a drought, and the Prophet told them to give some of their belongings or wealth. So Umar alayhi salam gave a tiny bit of his wealth, roughly around a quarter or an eighth. However, Abu Bakr gave nearly all his wealth, so probably around 3/4. A hadith said, Salih ibn Sa'd reported, the Prophet, peace be upon, blessings be upon him, said, "The one who cares for an orphan and myself will be put together in paradise like this," and he held his two fingers to illustrate. In fact, in another story that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was on his camel, and when he was coming to that city, people were inviting him to come to their houses, because at the time they would leave their doors open so that people can come and live with them. And people kept on touching the camel and saying, "Come to my house." But then the Prophet said, "Leave the camel alone." Does anyone know what the camel's name was? The camel's name was Qaswa, which is the Prophet's camel's name, and the Prophet said, "The place it stopped, it's the place that I would live." The camel stopped on the land of two orphans, and the Prophet asked them if he can live with them. But however, the two orphans said, "You can even take it off us," as a generosity from them. The people. So the things that we can do today is give zakah, donate money to orphans, or even build wells for them, because they're getting dirty water and this is causing them to die, or even getting health packs for them because some of them and better hospitals, because some of them are being killed by knives, and they aren't able to stitch it up or help them because they don't have enough hospital equipment. Or build a tree so that when it grows fully, people can eat the fruit on it. So you can donate to places like Human Appeal, Islamic Relief, Ummah Welfare Trust, Muslim Appeal, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنحر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.